How to attract a boyfriend and manifest soulmate. Now this message is particularly for the ladies. I understand I have a little bit more ladies subscribed than fellas. So fellas, we're going to take our hats off and we're going to give one to the ladies this time, okay? So shouts out to all the ladies that's listening to this message right now. Since you're a part of the infamous Living Realm Network, I'm going to give you some secrets from a man's perspective on how to attract a boyfriend and manifest a soulmate. Now, I've asked several people about this topic today, right? And so many people had their input and different things to say. So what I did was I put everything together in a pot and I stirred it up, and this is what I came out with. These are the secrets on how to attract a boyfriend. For those of you who have a boyfriend and you're looking for another one, you will be able to do it after this recording. For those of you who are single and are looking for a boyfriend, you will be able to get you a boyfriend after this recording. Okay? If you want to remain single without a boyfriend, it's okay. You will still know how to get one listening to this recording by the time it's over with. Okay? So, I'm about to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to attract a boyfriend. Okay, so you can attract a boyfriend on social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, any type of social media platform. You can easily attract a boyfriend. How? Well, what you want to do, ladies, is you want to make yourself be known to him. That's the first thing you want to do when attracting a boyfriend. Make yourself be known to him. Now, some of you already know how to do this in your own little way, but this is the other way that you should do this. Make yourself be known to him in a vague way, like really, really vague. And when I say vague, I mean don't give him too much and don't give him too little. Like if you are bold enough to send a message to a guy and just say, "Hey, how you doing?" And he sends a message back like, "Hey, I'm fine. How about yourself?" And you spark up a little conversation, and then you stop that conversation and you say, "Well, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, okay?" That's vague. Because what you did was, you did something which was courageous, but then again, you withdrew from it. So you didn't let too much be known. You gotta get in the habit of being courageous and taking risks and being bold. Too many girls are losing to finding a boyfriend because they're just not bold enough. It's okay to be bold. We derive from you all, us men. But another way you want to make yourself be known to him is by liking some of his pictures. Whether that's Facebook, whether that's Instagram, or if you do the Snapchat, whatever, you do Pinterest, whatever. Just like some of his pictures every now and again. Just like some of his pictures every now and again. Like I said, don't do too much. Don't like 10 pictures in one day. That's going to scare him away. He's going to be thinking of you as like some type of, somebody that just want to do the Rudy Tutu. You know what I mean, right? You don't want to be thought of as somebody that just want to do the Rudy Tutu, because he going to understand, exactly what you're after if you make yourself seem too vague. Right? This is real, original, straight to the point stuff. I'm sorry if you can't accept it, but it's as true as it's gonna get. It's 2018, and I gotta tell you the real, raw truths. Okay? So, those are two ways that you can make yourself be known. Another way you can make yourself be known in order to attract a boyfriend is if you're out in a physical place. Once again, be bold. Be bold. If you find yourself standing next to a guy that you think is very handsome, think he's sexy, whatever, start a conversation up. Once again, too many females lose to finding a boyfriend or attracting a soulmate because they miss the part in them that says be bold. They miss out on it. Be bold. Be courageous. Because at the end of the day, you can stop it if you want. You have the decision to make all the choices that you possibly want to. You can just shut it down just right there. So you got to become a victor rather than being a victim. You got to think of yourself as the leader, as the one that's in control in order to attract the boyfriend. Because if you feel like, if you play the victim role, which most women out there do, if you play the victim role, that's basically letting the man stomp all over you, walk all over you, do what he want, say what he want, make the decisions that he want, and y'all ain't even dating. Y'all just talking and getting to know each other. See, if you let a man do what he plans to do with you, and you just give him the open access to do it, he gonna take it and run with it. That's just what men are. We are hunters. We are hunters. And men like to prey on women. But you can't let a man prey on you. You kind of got to be like a predator in a little sense. You got to kind of be like a predator versus acting like a prey. Even though you do want a man to seek you, that's the whole objective that I'm trying to get around to in order to switch to, in order to turn the tables and switch it around to where he's focused on you. You got to do these little subtle things from the beginning first, okay? Because it's all about you attracting a boyfriend, okay? See, this is what you want. This is what you want. And so you're going to be able to attract and get the things that you want by going after the things that you want. You got to set the intention. This is what you want. You got to believe it. And then you got to go out and you got to get it in order to receive it. Now, after you've done and made yourself known and you've, done a little subtle cues here and there again, now I'm going to tell you, some guys are not going to pick up on it. Some guys ain't that smart. They're not going to know what you're doing because there's probably a million other girls trying to do the same thing. They're not going to necessarily pick up on it. However, if you know how to time the things that you're doing, if you can time it and make a nice little pattern as to like how you are making yourself be known, he'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it. It's just like jumping rope. You gotta have a rhythm. If you don't got no rhythm, the rope gonna hit your feet and you're gonna have to start all over again. And everybody be looking at you like, yeah, they can't jump rope. You can't jump rope. You can't jump rope. You gotta catch that rhythm, girl. You gotta catch that rhythm. Don't be a stalker either. Don't be a stalker. Don't come off as a stalker. Okay, so now, this is what you do when you got his attention. Listen close now. Listen close, because this is the moment, this is the time in a little relationship from the beginning where a lot of females go wrong. Just listen closely. And when you got them on the phone, you got them out, taking you out to the movies or something like that, y'all really are chopping it up, right? Now, this is when you let him know up front what you're looking for. Once again, don't be the prey. Don't play the victim role. Don't just throw yourself out there and be like, what do you want to do with me? What you want to do with me? Whatever you say, I'll do it. No. You gotta let it be known up front. Listen, I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a boyfriend. Okay. Of course, he's gonna ask you questions like why, because most men are not used to a woman telling him up front what she wants. Most men are not used to that because most women play the prey role. So tell him up front, because you got to remember that you're co-creating your reality. You want what you're looking for. You want a boyfriend. This is what you want to attract. So the moment that he tells you yes or no, I'm not looking for a girlfriend, now this is when you get to make another split second decision where it's like, okay, thank you, come again. All right, I was just, I was liking you, but I gotta go. I'm sorry. I kind of was just testing the waters. Is that okay with you? I was just testing the waters. I understand that. This is just what I'm sorry. You look good. You handsome and all, but honey, I'm looking, girl, come here, girl. Let me say something. No. That's where you got to cut them off. No, I'm not playing games. See, because he's going to try to sucker you in and play games with you once he see that he lost you because you're so confident in yourself and you know that he not down with being your boyfriend. They're going to try to sucker you in. But don't be like most girls and be the prey or play the victim role. Let it go. Cut it off. Choke it off. Get them out just as quick as you got them in. Now, just to say, if you did meet a guy that was like, well, okay, that sounds pretty good. Maybe we can work on that. You know, maybe we can, you know, get to know each other a little bit more because I am looking for a girlfriend. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, ladies. There are some guys out here who are actually looking for a nice girlfriend. Everybody's different. Don't believe in them girls that be like, all men are the same. They all ain't no good. Don't listen to men like that. I mean, don't listen to girls like that. And there's some men that say that too. You know, all girls ain't no good. They want the same thing. Because you know what? We live in a different world. You know, from where you come from. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own mind. Like, I literally know guys that have always been in a relationship and they always have good girlfriends. Even though it might not be successful, they might be on their fourth marriage or something, but they good men and they always want a girlfriend. You know, they always want somebody to be with. Some people just like to be with other people, and that's fine. Maybe that's you. But if you do get a guy that wants to be with you, time to fill him out. It's time to fill him out. Rule number 1. Do not do any type of things in his bedroom or in your bedroom. Bedroom is off limits. Living room, fine. You can go in the living room and with him and drink a glass of wine. That's it. After the wine and glass is drunk, you gotta go. Do not let him sucker you in and talk you out your pants. I'm just being real, y'all. Can I be real? Can I make a real video with a real, can I talk about real life stuff? Is that okay? Am I doing a good job of being real? Because that's what I'm going to do. Fill him out, fill him out, fill him out. See whether or not he really does want to be with somebody, because he could just be talking to get you out your pants. He could just be talking because he don't know what he wants. You know, fill him out. And give it about two weeks. Listen, this is one thing that men cannot stand, and you will shoo him away. Don't start playing mind games with him. Don't get to the point where you become so suspicious of him that you're treating him like he's lesser than what you think he could be. That's where a lot of women go wrong with it too. Don't undertreat him because you're playing CSI investigator. Guys cannot stand that. One thing that guys love is to see a courageous, bold, confident woman still stand up in her being and still give him a shot. Even though he might not be up to no good, she can still answer the phone and she can still be like, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? You fine? Okay, well, you know, I'm just making sure. Boy, I'll be over there in a minute, boy. Yeah, I'll be over there. Because if you do go hang with him, at the end of the day, ladies, you still got a choice. You still can do whatever you want. You don't want to mess with him for more than an hour. Leave the scene. Leave the dating site, wherever y'all were out, drinking, whatever. Leave. Leave. I don't know why so many women think they don't have no choices, man. I've talked to a lot of people, you know, because I coach. And I always have to tell my females, my ladies that I talk to and coach, I have to say, you got choices. You know that, right? So many ladies feel like they don't have any choices, man. You got choices. So once you fill them out, now he might be alright. You know, he might be alright. He still might not be what you're looking for yet. You still might not be ready to commit yet. Like, okay, you my man. He might not be ready to say, okay, you my woman. It's gonna take some time. You know, it's gonna take some time. But just don't get to the point where you just start, you know, giving in so easily that it's like, okay, this is him. This is it. Like, that's too easy now. That's too easy. Now, this is when you do all of what you did, what I told you to do from the beginning. This is when you do it with another guy. Yeah, now we spicing it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. Because you got to have some multiple choices. It's like a test. I mean, if I was just going through a test, if you had to take a test with just one answer on every question, then it ain't no test. Everybody will pass. But this is a test because you're trying to see who's the best. You're trying to see who you really want to be with. Now, this is when you do it with, I would say, get at least two more other guys, get at least two more other guys who you find that are willing to be in a relationship, like a boyfriend and girlfriend. Because you just talking. You ain't in a relationship with nobody. You just talking, you know. When you get like two other guys like in that same position, and you can just talk to all three of them, like, hit him up one day, see how he doing, just chop it up, like kick, just talk like friends, it's just friendships. Then you can start doing the multiple choice and seeing which answer is best for you. Now, once you got to this point, if you can make it to this point, how many of y'all can make it to this point? I know some of y'all already done been in this position many times before. And you probably like, Trent, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, it do work. Just continue to listen. I'm gonna tell you how to attract the boyfriend, how to get the boyfriend now. Listen. So, now once you got enough that you can handle on your roster, on your team, I like to say, you got your point guard, a shooting guard, and a small forward. Now you just pick who your star player gonna be. Now, this is when you start trying to figure out what you can accept and what you can't accept. So, it's like negotiating. You gotta have your pros and cons already made up in your mind of what you can deal with and what you can't deal with. So you gotta assess these men. You gotta kind of figure out what they weaknesses is and what their strengths is. What each one weaknesses is and what his strength is. Now, once you done did all that, once you done had good conversations, you were able to figure out what they like, what they don't like. Then you can take all that information back and figure out what it is about yourself that you can accept and what you cannot accept. You don't want to be non-negotiable. So, once you've done this, now you can kind of figure out which guy, is probably the best guy that would be your number one pick for a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Because the truth is, they all got problems. They all gonna have problems and issues. Everybody got problems and issues, but it's just a matter of what you're willing to deal with in a relationship. What you're willing to handle. So, if you do all this right, you would have attracted a boyfriend. Maybe even have manifested a soulmate. If you do all of this right, that I just told you. Now keep in mind, up front, you gotta make it be known what you're looking for. Okay? That's one of the key things about this whole recording that you should keep in mind. Tell them up front what you're looking for, and this should break the ice as far as you can see how he's gonna act after this, and you know whether or not you should keep him or cut him off. If he goes sour, cut him off. If you start acting funny, cut him off. If you start acting negative, cut him off. If you're still positive, keep him on the team. If he tells you that's what he's looking for too, keep him on the team. You can still talk to him as friends. If he says something like, I'm kind of scared of that or whatever, we'll work with that. He might just, be suffering from the last relationship or something, he might have heartbroken or something. But we'll work with him. We'll keep him on the team too. Just keeping it real. And so, this is how you attract a boyfriend. Now, what happens after y'all get in a relationship? That's on another video to come. We'll talk about these type of things more often here on the infamous Living Room Network. Thank you so much for tuning in, fellas. Thank you so much for allowing me to tell the ladies a little bit of our innermost, deepest, and darkest secrets. I know y'all understand, man. I know y'all ride with me forever. Rim team all day, every day, baby. Give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you ladies. All the ladies here on the Infamous Living Room Network, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you are not a part of our team, you can subscribe over in the bottom right-hand corner right beside my name. You should see the subscribe button. It's red. Just press that button and then press the little bell notification so that you can be notified every 24 hours when new videos are uploaded. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a nice comment below and let me know if you like this type of recording. If you want me to make more of these how to attract boyfriend, girlfriend, soulmate, relationship type recordings, just go ahead and speak up, let your voice be heard. Let me know if you like it. Leave a comment below. Also, if you want to watch another video that's similar to this one on like how to attract a soulmate or a twin flame, just click this little tag at the top of this video right here. Click that tag right there. And I'll meet you over in the next video. Thank you so much for being a part of the Infamous Living Room Network. Subscribers, make sure that if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you need me to coach you as far as your relationship goes, or if you need to help me get you through this process of attracting a boyfriend or a soulmate, I can help you ladies do that. One-on-one coaching. It's very inexpensive. If you just go to my website, which is in the description section, just sign up and see Rim Team. Sign up. You'll see my services on my website, www.thelivingroom.org. Just pick a service that suits your wallet, and I will be sending you an email shortly after you sign up for a service. And I can help you one-on-one attract a boyfriend or manifest a soulmate. So, with that being said, make sure you subscribe over here. Hit this little, my face icon up there. You see my face? And then hit this video below it if it interests you. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.